Hi friends, thank you so much for joining me. Today I have an express review for you on the Josie Maran Argan Oil Infused Foundation, and I actually got two samples of this. I initially got the shade R05, which is the lightest shade, and the shade that's actually for me is RG10. This is a touch bit darker than R05 because R05 is a little bit too fair for me and is a little bit too pink. So definitely within this range there's a lot of shade options for you guys. It goes to like really dark, and the lightest one is this one, which is lighter than me, and it's kind of rare for me because usually all foundations in the Australian market, the lightest one is sometimes not that fair for myself, but this range is really good. So about this foundation, I'll just read the claims as I fast forward you guys the application as well. The claims of this foundation is: the lightweight foundation provides medium to full coverage whilst feeding and energizing skin with essential nutrients. Formulated with argan oil to hydrate and nourish, with blueberry extract to fight inflammation, and skin is left bright, calm, and the skin tone is even for a bright, smooth, and supple finish. That's a long sentence in one. And also at the bottom there's some like research on it as well. In a clinical study of 4 weeks, 100% of subjects experienced an increase in skin's moisture by 106%. 98% of subjects experienced a significant increase in skin smoothness and softness by 111%. So they've done some research on the kind of long-term effects of this foundation. I used this foundation for about a week. So I picked this up on Monday and I've been using it ever since, and right now it's Sunday. So my review on this foundation is, first of all, you guys saw in the application video, is a little goes a very long way. Basically I only use the amount that goes on this finger and dotted it on my face, and you guys saw immediately it gives me like a really nice medium coverage, and also it's really luminous on the face. So it's great for girls who want that kind of dewy and also watery effect on the face, especially those girls who are into like Korean makeup, when you really want that like healthy glowy look. And also I think this foundation will be great for winter as well, because I feel when it's in the winter I really want that kind of watery glowy look on my skin. And also you guys saw in the application video, this foundation is super easy to apply, super easy to blend, and on the face it's extremely lightweight and also breathable as well. You'll never feel kind of heavy or sticky. Like you never want to you never get to the point that you want to take this makeup off because you can feel something on the face. Even after about 11 hours of wear for my workday, I feel that this foundation still feels really comfortable and breathable on the skin. One thing I want to point out is I don't think you guys will ever see in the jar, but for this foundation you can sometimes see the oil and the foundation actually separate. So I recommend those girls who actually have this foundation or looking to invest in this foundation is to shake this foundation up every so often to make sure the oil and the foundation is completely infused with each other to get the full benefits of this foundation. And also for this foundation, I find after about 11 hours of wear, the oil control is really amazing. I mean, all the other attributes of this foundation, it's like on par with my favorite foundation, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Blendability, how it looks on the skin, how it feels on the skin, but the oil control outperforms my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I'll say my normal oil control when I'm wearing this foundation, it's about 20% compared to what I normally experience when I wear other foundations. So even after a long day of wearing this foundation, I don't feel the need to kind of go in and blot and powder on my nose, because it's just not that much. Like it's manageable, and I don't feel like it's like, you know, shiny nose area. So yes, that's one thing that really amazed me about this foundation. And also right now, even after powdering my face, you guys see it still gives you like a really luminous kind of glowy from underneath your skin, or glowy from inside kind of. I'm not wearing any highlight today, so that's the foundation by itself. So I was really amazed by this, and after about a few days of application I used another skincare product that kind of dried out a certain part of my face here, like under my lips here. and after that, like, it started peeling and everything. And I realized that even for this foundation, even it has the nourishing properties of the argan oil, I find that it didn't really help in the drier areas of my skin. Like, after 2 days of using this foundation on my, like, this area where my pimple, I'll say pimple scarring was peeling, like, after taking off this foundation, I can definitely, like, see little skins coming off. Like, it doesn't really help in that drying, rash or kind of peely skin department. I'm not sure why. Maybe the argan oil doesn't really agree with my face, because previously I've also tried argan oil on my face and I just found it's not the oil for my face. It just doesn't really suit it. Like, I can use other oils and it works brilliantly, but argan oil just doesn't really work on my face. Maybe that's why. But for me personally, I just found that this foundation is not so great on my drier areas, or where I have problems with, like where I'm having like drier, rashy areas here. So that's one thing that I want to point out with you guys, is I won't recommend this for really dry skin. I'll recommend this for someone who have normal to oily skin, because it does really help you in the oil controlling department, and also it gives you like a really nice, like, moisturize and kind of, I wouldn't say moisturize, but like a really comfortable feel on the skin. You won't feel dry, you won't feel heavily oily, you just feel really comfortable on the skin. The camera just cut me off and it didn't record the very last bit, hence the changing lighting, and also it's actually a few hours after the initial filming. But the very last point I want to make regarding this foundation is whether I actually purchased this in the full size. My answer is I'll purchase the full size of this foundation in the winter month, where I want more of a luminous glow on the skin. Right now I'm actually eyeing the Giorgio Armani Luminous, not the Giorgio Armani Luminous, that always comes out in one bunch because I love that foundation. But I actually want to try the Giorgio Armani Fabric Foundation, which is catered towards those in warmer, humid climate, and also for those who have oilier skin. So that's right up my alley, and that foundation is quite expensive, so I'm saving my money for that foundation. But thank you so much to the person who, I'll link you right here, who told me to review this foundation. I thoroughly enjoyed this foundation and definitely exceeded so many of my expectations, and I really did enjoy this foundation. So I do really appreciate you guys leaving me recommendations in the comment section down below, because like without you guys recommendations, I never know how, like I'll never come across such a great foundation like this. So thank you guys so much. If you guys want me to review any other products, please leave them down below as well. If you guys like these express reviews, don't forget to hit like and subscribe down below as well. And until next time, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and stay beautiful. Bye.